Hi, Payal. Welcome to Dialogue with Davin. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a real pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So, Payal, this is a series where we host leaders from the industry to talk about the evolution that the industry has seen over the years in HR. I would love to know your insight on what is one aspect about talent where the organization's approach has evolved a lot over the years.
Two or three fundamental aspects that you can really narrow down on to say that talent or talent management has evolved. More so, I'm looking at the last decade from 2008. The recession has really made us think very, very differently. More sharper focus on looking at our talent, how we manage them, and then the whole aspect around digitization and digitalization, taking it through automation, evolution of how talent is being groomed for bigger, broader roles, being able to understand the aspect that yes, at some point in time, if you're not upskilling them, re-engineering the way jobs are really put across, then you'll have to look at, what next do you want to provide for them? Because they will come back and ask you questions saying that, does this make sense for me? Does this role be aligned to what I'm looking for? Yes.
Okay. So we're talking about helping talent evolve with the changing roles and expectations is one change that's happened about HR, right? According to you, what do you think is one major objective with which organizations are approaching digitalization today?
Simply from improving efficiency, right? So efficiency in the workplace is a fundamental aspect. And when you're looking at efficiency, you're looking at making people more productive, sharpening their focus around what are they coming to the table with. And therefore, if you're looking at digitalization, how are you equipping them with the necessary skills so that they're able to upgrade and be more productive?
While on digitalization, what do you think is one objective with which organizations are approaching digitalization? Has it changed from how it was before to now?
I mean, when you look at the last 5 years, there's significant improvement in the way digitalization is being looked at. Partnering with not just HR, but with businesses to try and see how you improve productivity, how you improve efficiency, and make your workforce a little more smarter, more well-equipped, and therefore upskilling them to tackle newer challenges. I think that's pretty much what digitalization should be focused on.
What do you think is one major challenge that organizations might be facing in leveraging the digitalization scope that is there today?
I think for an organization to be able to evolve and really understand what the need is, it means that introspecting, and it can't just be a core function of only HR. Or HR in most organizations is construed as they will manage people. But it has to be in partnership, in collaboration with business. And so business needs to understand the focus that by bringing in a platform, by bringing in tools to try and equip their employees, they're actually getting in people who are smarter, who are more agile, who feel the need that, yes, with this, I'm able to park my time for strategy, park my time for handling bigger challenges.
Thank you for sharing your insights on that, Payal. Now, as part of the series, we also would love to know how leaders have evolved personally, right? While the industry has evolved a lot. So, on that note, what do you think is one thing that's changed about you from the day you started your career to now?
Resilience is something that I will say has really made me a much better leader than what I was in the yesteryears.
So to know a bit more about you, we thought the best way is to do a rapid fire. What is your favorite hangout place at work?
It is my room. And I invite a lot of team members there. Yes, and we do most of our brainstorming.
What is one book that you would suggest any of your team members to read?
I've actually read quite a few books, but The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman.
Any resolutions for 2020, Payal?
So I would want to work on empathy. The empathy quotient.
What is one quality about a team member that you admire?
Perseverance.
If you have to rename the function HR?
People management.
What is one advice that you would have for anyone who is stepping into a career in HR?
I think it's not just true within HR. Stepping into the corporate career, I'll have to go back to my first answer, which is be more resilient.
Great. Thank you so much, Payal.
you
It was
so
a
much,
pleasure
Anna.
hosting you. Thank you.